Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome. Hope you've had a fantastic Thursday. We are officially. We did have a little bit of issues, but we have made it. So I hope everyone has had a fantastic day. Um, it's been a long day. Now Amazon is having a little bit of issues. Can't verify if it's on my side, their side. I'm not sure. CD.
Hey, baby, let's go out there like a bunch of crazy dogs. Have some fun. Take the
Oh
field.
yeah.
Week 4 of the NFL season starts now as the New York Giants take the field at Giants Stadium in the Jersey Meadowlands. And the new toast of the town, rookie Malik Neighbors, is ready for prime time as the Giants take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartung. A very important early season game for both teams. Giants started with 2 losses, rebounded and beat Cleveland on the road last week. Daniel Jones was fine. The defense recorded 8 sacks. And wait till you see this rookie wide receiver, Malik Neighbors. He will take your breath away.
Yeah,
all of this have given Giants fans what they hope is a taste of the future.
Boy, he's been exciting in these first few games, and we're excited to see what he can do tonight. But I think there's more to this offense this year. First of all, Brian Dable is taking over play calling duties, so you can expect a much more aggressive approach trying to get the ball downfield. And the other thing is, I think they have better pieces around him, better up front. And not only do they have Neighbors, but they've got other pieces. So I think they're
welcome.
proud
Hope
of
you
what
had
they
a
potentially
fantastic
can be
day
with this offense.
Now the Cowboys started with a win in Cleveland, but they were shredded the last 2 weeks at home by the Saints and by the Ravens. That once vaunted defense has, in a word, been awful. They can't run the ball. They can't stop the run. That's a bad combo platter. How do they fix it?
Well, I think you're confident that Dak eventually is going to find his way. I think the big issue is the defense. This is a new scheme with Mike Zimmer's 29th year in coaching in the NFL. It just seems like the guys are trying to figure it out. They're playing a little bit slow. They're not getting off blocks. They got to stop the run tonight and get after Daniel Jones. The exciting thing is we had 2 1-2 teams that both need a win at week 4. Whoever wins, they're 2-2, got some confidence and momentum. Whoever loses, 1-3, disaster mode.
Absolutely. They've been locking horns since 1960. Tonight, the 125th meeting between the Giants and the Cowboys. Next on Prime.
Alright, so that is next. So I do hope everyone's had a great Thursday. Now, with that being said, we are going to be doing our watch along as long as we possibly can. Weather permitting, we will make it from the kickoff to the end of the game. Now, tomorrow, SmackDown is going to be in the same situation. I don't know 100% if we'll be here for the whole game. So, we will be seeing how tomorrow plays out. But I'm really hoping Malik Neighbors shows out tonight. Just on the simple fact he's doing great his rookie start. He is also one of my starting wide receivers. It is around the surrounding areas. There's a lot of flooding, so that's another thing we're dealing with. Ton of flooding. But kickoff should be here in about 10 seconds, if that long. To be honest, it should. White Wolf. How's everything going? Can't say I'm a huge fan of football, but hey, I could use some background noise for my doodling. What you doodling on over there? I think you said you were doodling last night as well. Are you like artist? Are you just drawing, coloring? Oh yeah, and we're just enjoying football while we're riding out some hurricane rain. Where we're at tonight. Here we go.
MetLife Stadium, a certain buzz in the building tonight.
Oh yeah.
To the end zone, touchdown.
This is what you love to see.
Malik Neighbors makes the catch. Touchdown, Giants.
A perfect throw by Dak Prescott. Laser from Aikman.
Hey, I got friends. I got friends who just draw the draw. I know they became a tattoo artist.
Starbuck throwing in the end zone. Touchdown!
The Giants with the most improbable win. Let the celebration begin.
No rookie in the history of the National Football League has ever put up numbers like that in his first 3 games. He's Malik Neighbors. Moments ago, he was with Kaylee.
Like I said,
Malik, we just detailed the historic nature of the start of your career. What do you attribute that instant success to?
I mean, first and foremost, I gotta thank God. I wouldn't. Gotta thank her. Third and
Like I
foremost,
said,
I gotta thank my head coach Byron Dayball.
It's
He put me in the spots to make plays, and I'm just happy.
the weather is causing a lot of issues. I apologize about the buffering. But I don't know if this is happening to everybody that's watching the game. It's happening.
Came here, was the coach of the year, and then last year
There
the
we
team
go. It's back.
did not have any success at
We
all.
are in New
Daniel
York.
Jones was out for the last half of the season, trying to get it turned
We
around
want-
this year.
We truly want New York
Toss.
to win.
They'll defer, so the Cowboys to receive. Graham Gano, of course, was hurt a couple of weeks ago. He's still out. Cavante Turpin, number.
And kick off. Here we go. Oh. My goodness. There's a touchback as per the. So here comes Dak and starting Cowboys offense.
26 TDs, 6 picks. What the Cowboys have to do this week, or hope to do anyway, is get off to a faster start. They've been down 14-3 early in their last 2 games and could not recover. Rico Dowdle starts as the running back. We'll see him and Zeke Elliott tonight, and they give it to Dowdle, who cuts it back and turns it into a 7-yard gain to get things underway. Bobby for the Giants.
Year controlling this offense, and had a career year last year throwing for over 4,500 yards. And he'd be the first one to tell you. In fact, he talked about it after last week's game against Baltimore, how they're anxious to get back on the field. This short week maybe came at the right time.
Hand off to Dak off the right side was absolutely stopped. Dalvin Cook went nowhere. That Giants defense playing fast as the ball tonight. Very different than what we have seen. I think it's just the I realize when it comes to the Giants and Cowboys game, Giants are a lot more dominant through the game. Jackson tried it in motion. Make the handoff to the fullback, scrambling, looking for CeeDee Lamb, and got absolutely nothing. Went nowhere. 4th and 5. The Cowboys are looking at punting. Buffering yet again. Whether it's not being too nice tonight. Good punt, fair catch, down about the 15-yard line.
Big Blue starts from there. Here comes in his 6th year, number 6 overall pick. Very good. 4 TDs, no picks. No success, though, against the Cowboys. And see if he can turn it around.
Athletic ability and ability to run. And one of the things last week, Jackson's 1 of 1, but it was just his zone read principles. Wouldn't be surprised with that athletic ability to mix that in early in the game, get his feet on, settled into the game, and get his confidence going.
Neighbors, top of the screen. Start with a fullback in the lineup here. And
Good
a 5-yard gain up to the 20-yard line for Buffalo. He's the guy with Saquon Barkley now in Philadelphia.
How about that? Brian Dable comes out, as you said, old school I formation with Johnson, who's a fullback lined up there in front of Singletary. They're going to try to test that Dallas defensive front. It's had a hard time defending the run, dead last after 3 weeks in the NFL against the run.
Running back is now Tyrone Tracy on a 2nd down and 5.
Blitzing, left side.
Protection in the backfield. And here's Tracy going nowhere. Bunched up at the line of scrimmage. So the Cowboys went 3 and out, and the Giants are now faced with a 3rd down on their first possession, 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing there you could see is Overshone, who's in there right now, linebacker, just getting downhill. If you're wondering, with Mike Zimmer mentioned earlier, first year he's here as a defensive coordinator, the big thing he would talk to you about is the interior. Getting off of blocks is important. They got to do that better, and the linebackers got to be able to get downhill to be able to help out with that offensive line coming off those D linemen.
Big thing. Blocking all around is a big thing when it comes to offense. Oh, got back. Big pass downfield. Malik Neighbors wide open. Oh, made one miss out of bounds. There we go. Play the ball.
I mean, the guy starts his career that way.
Hit 3rd and 5, and now show 3rd and 4. Yeah, so how that works is
a little double move.
Sometimes sometimes the people inside the box that are commentating are a little off on the actual yardage, and they place the people to the actual display at the bottom.
Giants to the 40 of Dallas.
Neighbors back up to the right side. Handoff. Devin Singletary off the left tackle. I gain about 3. Trying to run a lot of power with a fullback. And I'm just going to be honest. That's not doable. It is doable. Lots. Got Michael Parsons on one side. Parsons is out, so that would be the time to run all tackles if you're the Giants. Lot in motion, take the handoff. Daniel Jones kept it on a read option. Got about 8 yards. Looks like he tripped up. Oh, yeah, we know. Seen that too. There is a flag on that read option play. We will let you know what it is as it comes through. Yet again, like I said, with the weather here, the audio is coming in and out for some reason. Not sure why. We're trying to get that fixed.
Replay second down.
That's the Giants tight end that's
Holding on the offense.
Own Reed getting him out on the edge, and yeah, you see the face mask. At least we saw one on Overshown there, but maybe on the other side you would have seen Bellinger. But that drive was going well, especially after they hit Neighbors. They get across midfield, and things going well, controlling.
3rd and 2 becomes 2nd and 18. They go 5 wide here.
They're going changing the plays. Hey, they all spread wide. Here we go.
Quickly.
5 wide.
Wandale Robinson makes the catch.
Absolutely
at the
nothing.
41-yard line. Andrew Booth making the tackle for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Giants.
Interesting to see how Mike Zimmer adjusts. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You have Trayvon Diggs on one side, back from the ACL a year ago, and he's one of the top corners in the league. And then you've got not Carson, the rookie, but instead Booth, who hasn't played a ton of football, who's now already Dable going after him. So what are they going to do with safety support over top? Because they're going to clearly try to challenge number 25. And
Diggs is on Neighbors at the moment.
To the right side, indicating the guys who could blitz, and they come, and Jones is
Robinson, slid.
and the catch is made, but short of the first down. That's Robinson. So back-to-back plays.
Yeah, I didn't know he was back. That is a huge
now at the 33-yard line. That's going to set up a 4th and let's make it 4th and 4.
That's pretty big for the defense. I'm not gonna lie. Looks like we're getting a field goal attempt. Becca Joseph, 52 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. Giants are up 3-0 over the Cowboys.
Nothing, New York.
Why it is at commercial break, I am going. How to get this buffers? That's what we need. I give it buffers a little. I don't want to be behind. Trying to get the fixes. Sunday night is Bills versus Ravens. Yep, it is. Actually, our prediction video is out for anybody that does want to check that out. We actually have the Giants tonight. That's one of my upsets this week. So far, 3-0. We're doing good. Seahawks at Lions is a good game. It is going to be a very competitive game. I am a Seahawks fan. Okay? As you can tell, right there is a picture of Lumen Stadium. Over here, can't really see it. How everything's set up now is a picture of the Super Bowl championship. Has a piece of the football in it. So, huge Seahawks fans. Right, well, if you said you're not a football fan, do you watch sports?
Regular season games, the Emirates NBA Cup playoff action, including the SoFi
Some people don't like football, some people like baseball, some basketball, people like soccer, some people like hockey. That's all fine. Sports is good either way.
We're 8 miles west. The Meadowlands.
Amazon Prime have issues.
So the Giants on top. And another kickoff into the end zone, and a flag is down. Speaking of flags, we're going to show you something in a second about that last call on the face mask. Meanwhile, Clay Martin will determine what's happening here. Could be some.
We're going back. I apologize.
Illegal formation, number 1 of the receiving team. The Giants have elected to enforce the
So the Giants accepted the penalty. It is first down. That it did get.
The 17-yard line with that penalty.
D. Lamb, who was not very on his Nunes Roches.
Yep. The Cowboys have to keep the ball. That's the issue. Gotta score. Now that's been an issue for them. CeeDee Lamb's got to play a big part in this game tonight. Joe Henry versus Frankie Kazarian, bound for glory. Is that tonight?
Back after this.
All right, so there is an injured player. They are taking commercial break. Tonight for TNF. Oh, tonight on TNA. Okay. Yeah, good prediction video. I think this was good upsets in that one. I'm hoping they stay true. Currently, at the moment, I'm doing pretty good on the win-loss ratio. Hoping to keep it that way after this week. There's a lot in there that can mess that up. But, an update for anyone that's just joining us. We are starting to get some outer band rain, even though it has still not hit coast of Florida yet. It's supposed to make landfall with Florida at some point tonight, and it's supposed to be here about 6 o'clock in the morning. But we are already getting outer band, so it is raining bad outside. Not gonna lie. And I think that's what's messing with the internet. Just in time for work. Yeah. Oh, work's already been notified. Like, if we can't get there and do what we need to, they said don't even try to get here.
Of course, they were getting blown out for the second week, and there were a lot of frustration.
I did see Miz going to NXT. I'm hoping something crazy happens with him and Ethan Page, honestly. But anyway, it was working fine throughout that commercial break. Then he comes back to the game. complete. Wow.
Second quarter fumble erupt his emotions on the sideline. Off watching that game back, but it taught him what not to do. He told me he took a hard look in the mirror and saw a man who's already developed a new character and how to approach a heated situation. He said, I was a part of the problem, now I will be a part of the solution.
I know, I can't wait. NXT next week is going to be pretty good, I would say. Dak sends the fullback in motion, drops back, swings it out to the fullback. Fullback heads upfield, jukes two defenders, got about 5 yards on the play. Not bad for a fullback swing. Apparently, it's going to be a segment between Femi and D'Angelo. Yeah. There's another flag on the play. See what the call is here. Holding on the offense. Oh no, pass interference on the offense. I do apologize.
He had one on the kickoff, lining up illegally. And now here.
Yeah, here he is with McLeod again. Remember this giant pass interference downfield.
So it's first down and 20. You got Lamb lining up
I seen that,
in the backfield. Tight formation. Toss to him. There's a little bit of a convoy. Bridges his way through. Nice game. Gets out to the 41-yard line. Tackled here by Jason Pinnock.
Very nice.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's a good way to get him the football. Do whatever it takes. Slot, put him outside,
honestly,
pitch it, little pin and pull, get him on the edge. You got a fullback, the right tackle out in front, and to him just being a natural ball.
A lot of people were saying it's just going to be a waste again.
I bet you back in 5th or 6th grade, he ran a lot of those.
So the Cowboys have run 6 plays, and half of them to Lamb. 2 catches. Dabble back in. They give to him. Dak dancing, throws, caught, falling down, and stopped at the 48-yard line is the tight end Jake Ferguson to make it 3rd down and 3.
In that group, right?
Well, he did a really nice job here of settling on his route. It looked like he might continue thinking it was man-to-man. Instead, he settles, comes off of it, and settles into that soft spot. I thought he might keep going. He recognized McFadden's getting out of the way, so he just kind of settled in. Him and Dak on the same page.
Inside that
and I got a shot here on 3rd.
Here we go, 3rd and 3. On about the Giants' 50-yard line, drops back, the pass. That's a scramble, almost got sacked.
Dak escapes, fires into traffic, and that is caught by Hunter Lipke. Number 40, fullback, tight end, H-back, whatever you want to call him, but a guy who's going to play, I think, a bigger role in that Cowboy offense than anybody thought at the beginning of the year.
Well, he caught a corner route last week on a nice scramble. Dak made it.
So I do need Dak to get at least a touchdown or 2. We need him to score, but we also need them to lose. Under center.
Johnson.
On right off guard, jukes back, did not get cut. Dalvin Cook was
Dowdle, gain of 1. Raheem Nunez-Roches.
Yeah, Funaki
needed some assistance coming off the field. A few plays ago, back in there, makes a stop.
They've got some size in the middle. Of course, Dexter Lawrence is a big issue and concern. There's a great look at Zeke Elliott, who's back in Dallas. Wearing 15, his number in college. But yeah, it's a handful in the middle. Dexter Lawrence, 97. They got some size and some quickness on this defensive front.
Drop back. Quick
Short
pass
track,
out there
quick
to
throw,
CD.
caught CD Lamb. Nothing to complain about tonight. To the 30-yard line he goes, and a first down tackled by Deontay Banks.
Solari does a nice job of getting into the face of Dak Prescott, but this is the Dak Prescott of 2023. The accuracy, pretty tight coverage, not much separation, maybe even interference with that right hand. But look where he puts this football. Right
only where
CD
can catch it.
Where he can make that play.
It was only where CD can catch it. All right, here we go back Shotgun got 3 to the right, left, sorry.
Fired, caught, Lamb to the
Nothing.
32.
That's
So
really nothing.
CD, who has made a 4-catch game his hallmark, 4+ his career, already tonight has hauled in 4 and run for 10 yards.
Is it any surprise after the week last week, the emotions, the frustration, he and Dak on the sideline that we already showed and talked about, that they go tonight getting the football into his hands early?
Drop back pass, where are you going here? Out the culvert. Got about 2 yards, maybe? 2 yards short of the
Inside
first
the
down,
30-yard
so
line,
it's going to be
Cordell
third
Flott
down.
is there to make the stop.
I think a lot of us are anxious to see, outside of CD Lamb, we know about Jake Ferguson, the potential of Brandon Cooks. Who
Third
are
and
the
3. Here we
other
go, y'all.
weapons in this offense that can emerge? People hoping that Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks can be those guys, along with Dowdle in the backfield.
Even Cavante Turpin, the special teams ace, could see more action as a receiver. Prescott.
Oh,
fires,
wow, what a
caught.
catch.
Cooks, speaking of
Wow, that
Cooks,
was a good pass, ain't gonna lie.
first and goal.
Get him on the
Tyler
slant route,
Rubin.
over the middle.
The rookie out of Minnesota, saving a touchdown there. First and goal as the clock ticks down to 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Watch how he uses Jake Ferguson as a shield. He's manned up on the right there with Isaiah Simmons. He just gets behind him. Makes it very tough for Flott to be able to come off of that. Almost a screen set by the big tight end. And once again, look at Dak Prescott just feeling it tonight in this first quarter.
He's 8 for 8 on this drive.
Oh, 8 for 8. A handoff.
Give it to
Going
Dowdle.
nowhere.
He gets it to the 5. Dexter Lawrence, big number 97, right in the middle to stop him. Second down. And
Dexter Lawrence, he is a definitely an issue out there on that side of the ball for the defense. So off the left side, just showing the replay of the run there. Dexter Lawrence was all in the backfield. We go in the pistol formation. Go on the right side. Dak looks to throw, going for it. Almost intercepted in the end zone. Giants would have stolen there. Oh, there's a flag on the play. I wonder if this is going to be on the offense. Possibly holding.
Thibodeau on the other side
Yep,
of Brian Burns, the big.
Holding on the, I do believe, right guard. Oh, that's the left tackle. I apologize. He was going up against Thibodeau. Thibodeau is a nasty defensive end. I think he's from the same draft class as Micah Parsons. So drops back, shotgun, screen pass. Uh-oh. He's got some blockers in front of him. Sharing the tackle, touchdown. But there's another flag on the play. My goodness. Cowboys said, we like to score, but we don't like to do it cleanly. So we'll hold, we'll block in the back, we'll get illegal use of hands in the face, whatever we need to do, coach. Make sure we don't get in the end. Still, it's on the right tackle. My goodness. Oh, wait. Never mind. They just reversed the call? Yeah, they did. That was a touchdown. The screenplay was good. Or there's a hold. Very confused on how that got turned around and not a holding call. But hey, here we go.
The catch, like I said.
replay assist helping to make the call. Brandon Aubrey for the extra point, which is automatic off his foot.
Wow. is. It is now 7-3. That's how fast it changes. Michael, how many touchdowns do you think y'all gonna get this week? So, all around where I currently am at, we're looking at getting 10 inches of rain just in 2 hours tomorrow. There is tornado warnings counties around us. Good. That's good. So, with that being said, if it gets wild, which possibility is there, we have to run just due to the fact we'll let you know. Don't you worry.
Not that I was nervous.
Look at the young buck there. Look at you.
Memory of that night is that my heart was pounding like crazy, and I welcomed everybody to the 1976 season.
Jeez.
One whale of a game. Meanwhile, we're going to get a run back here from inside the 5-yard line by Tyrone Tracy. Swung down to the 23-yard line.
But when we showed that this morning, I thought 86 Giants. I mean, that was in their heyday, right? Dallas with Danny.
86 Giants.
It was a fun one for us.
It was. Phil Simms. You had Bill Parcells on one side. You had Tom Landry on the other side. The Giants, of course, would go on to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Phil Simms had a phenomenal day in Pasadena, going 22 out of 25. Yep.
That was the beginning.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
September 8th, 86, and Oprah Winfrey made her syndicated debut the same day. There you go.
Oh, God.
We're connected. 1st and 10 here at the 23-yard line. Singletary is the running back. Come up in the I formation, and Singletary will take the ball out to the 27-yard line. Gain 4, 2nd down and 6.
You know, last series, remember they had that tough penalty that went against them, but you saw Daniel Jones in command on that first drive. He was 3 of 3, 53 yards. You know, you look at this Cowboys defense, remember again, if you're not familiar with it, they've got it. Their big emphasis on this short week of stopping the run, being more physical, especially in the interior. Brian Dable's going to keep challenging that.
Go run again.
Singletary again. Stuffed at the 30-yard line. Eric Kendricks, several years in Minnesota. Last year with the Chargers. Picked him up in his 10th season in the league. 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and his familiarity with this scheme, he's almost like a coach with Mike Zimmer coming over. He spent so much time with him in Minnesota, and it's really, I think, helping the rest of the very important piece to this defense this year.
Jones to the outside.
Robertson.
Caught. And a great little step there by Robinson to pick up the first down. Had him initially. Jordan Lewis was there, took care of that with a little hop, skip, and a jump, and a first down.
Remember, with some of the injuries they have as well, running with him. Now, Flott tries to communicate. See the adjustment by Dallas defense? They weren't able to react quickly enough, and there's the yards after the catch with Wan'Dale Robinson. That's what he brings to the table.
20 seconds to the end of the quarter. Neighbors.
Oh, Neighbors.
Looked like he was ready to throw, but backs it in.
Got nothing.
And they chase him out of bounds. Parsons takes him to the boundary for a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Clock. Cowboys 7. Giants 3 on Thursday Night Football.
All right, first quarter is coming to an end. It was a very quick first quarter. Well, it's not been a bad first quarter, per se. We did see Dallas get a good drive in. The Giants got a promising drive going. Like I said, I'm really just hoping the Giants can hold off and win this game. That's what we need. Oh, nice. Hurricane Helene was a Category 4 when she made landfall. That's what I like to see. Yeah, it's kind of wild outside right now. Yeah, what are y'all hoping for in tomorrow's SmackDown? What's going to be the big key seller?
Presents to your defense.
Yeah, we got to do a good job in maintaining our leverage.
Every time it comes.
Look to get something here going in the second quarter.
I know you're just in your second drive, but where can you have success attacking Dallas's defense?
Yeah, it's early. It's early in the game, so we're doing a good job. Set ourselves back on a penalty here. Got to do a good job on the 2nd and 15. Thanks.
2nd and 15.
Dable now in his 3rd season, Coach of the Year 2 years ago. But as the graphic said, 7 and 12 since 2nd down and 14. Al Michaels. As we start the second quarter, Daniel Jones is 4 for his first 4 for 57 yards. Robinson has caught 3, and Neighbors had that 39-yarder on the first drive. Go empty here. Neighbors in the slot to the left. Jones looks that way, fires that way up to the 35. Neighbors makes the grab. And
what a hit
down there by Overshown. But he dropped it. He dropped it, so it remains 3rd down and 14.
Notice Mike Zimmer's doing a really good job of rotating here early in this game. You see different defensive linemen running on and off the field. I think a big issue is the lack of depth. You know, they lost so many familiar faces from last year. One guy they know they can count on is 11, especially on these 3rd down situations.
We go. It's on the outside.
3rd down and 14.
It's not on him. They're going to double him. Oh, there it is. Free play. Free play.
Got a
Cut
free
the ball
play coming
downfield.
here.
There it
Flag
goes.
down. free play down the field, and
It
it's
don't matter.
picked off.
Don't matter.
But you know what's going to happen. That's Diggs for the moment who comes away with it. But the Cowboys know all too well what the story is going to be. That's Carl Lawson, who came across the line early.
Offside. Defense number 55. 5-yard penalty. Replay third down.
Good hard count that ends up pulling Lawson
good.
over. And
Very
like you
well.
said, as soon as he saw him right in front of his face, he knew that he had that free play. But, man, he had him. He was behind Diggs. Diggs plays it well like a receiver going back to his early days at Alabama. But if he puts that out in front downfield, that would have potentially been a huge play.
That should have been
Still third and
huge
10,
play.
right now.
Made his presence felt. Third down and 9. Neighbors and Diggs matched up. Top of the screen. Jones looks the other way. Jones comes the other
Robinson,
way.
upfield, Robinson,
That's caught
upfield,
by
upfield. There you
Robinson.
go.
Great move.
There you go.
Needed 9, got 11. Broke away from Eric Kendricks. And for Robinson, already 4 targets and 4 catches.
Tell you, this kid has got a real chance to complement what Neighbors can do. He's had some injuries. He finally had a healthy offseason. And against Kendricks, he can make him miss, but it's the suddenness after making him miss. He's still got another 7 yards to go.
More bloodline stuff going on.
Like that.
Make the handoff, good.
Play
Everything's
action.
blocked
Hangs in
great.
the pocket. Fires. Caught. Spinning. Slayton. Juggles. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
And the Giants are moving.
This is a great job of picking this blitz up in the backfield right here by Singletary. He's going to come over and pick up this nickel blitz by Lewis. It allows Daniel Jones to be able to get his feet set, step into that throw right over the linebacker Kendricks, and in rhythm. And again, you love to see another Giants receiver making a play after the catch. Doing everything they can to keep 11 out of that backfield every single time they throw.
28-yard gain. Go 5 wide here. Rush 4. Jones, deep.
Oh, what a catch. Oh, they
at the
cut it out of
2-yard line. We got
bounds.
another flag, though.
I don't think the Giants were set. They had movement there by the tight end. The rookie Theo Johnson was looking out to the outside.
But the teams are walking.
Exactly. Single formation offense. It was not set. That's what sucks. Part of it.
Tracy and the rookie Theo Johnson, a couple rookies looking at coverage. Once he comes out, it's a running back. Snap, they're not set.
Out of bounds anyway, as it turns. So first and 15.
And we're going to run the ball. Went nowhere.
A yard. Eric Gray. So we go with 3 backs who can carry the ball. Singletary, Gray, Tracy. And then, of course, you've got Neighbors. So 4 guys have already carried the ball tonight.
Great job.
Johnson got to figure out how to run the ball. Got to do.
And make a nice play there close to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 14.
Whoa.
Jones flushed. Jones fires on the run.
Robinson,
26-yard line. That's his man tonight. Wendell Robinson making another catch.
Michael Parsons might have just took himself out of the game with that hit. Not a good hit. Third and 15 still? Third and 8?
Parsons off to the sideline. So the officials see that he took a blow and they walk. That's normally noted from upstairs. And they say, get him off the field. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, he stayed down after the collision.
What's it?
Might have been friendly fire.
I think it was. I think he and the guy that tackled him. Yep. Sure was.
He stayed down for a moment. That's why the official took him off.
Marcus Neal. So down and 9. Jones fires a little behind Neighbors, who reaches back and makes the catch. But it sets up a 4th down, and in comes the field goal group.
How about that play in space by the linebacker, Overshown? And you know they're going to try to get it to Neighbors on 3rd down. They don't care if he's covered or not. Get him that football. Remember, Overshown played some safety in college at Texas. Going back to those days there, be able to make that.
If he would have broke out of that tackle, he would have been gone.
Around that.
Greg Joseph now to try to make it 7-6. 41-yard attempt. Made a early snap a little high.
You got it.
But Dillon gets it down. Joseph bangs it through. And with 11:11 to go to halftime. The Cowboys on this Thursday night in the Big Apple.
So far it's a very competitive back and forth game. That's currently where we're at. Just hoping it stays that way. I know. Is it next? I think we get next week is the first 2-hour show. Is that 2 weeks from now? Fall goes to 2 hours. I think it is. No, it's 2 weeks. Sorry, it's after Bad Blood. Of course, after Bad Blood, we're gonna have the build up for not just War Game, but we'll also
Monty
got
Smith trying to come in to finish it off. Little collision there at the end. You can see his lower half maybe hit the head of Parsons, and right away the referee saw it, and Parsons didn't agree with it, and he took him off the field.
Still in the blue medical
in the blue tent. Get a report as soon as we can. So Joseph to kick off. Cowboys on top, 7-6. Each team coming in 1-2 as Week 4 commences here tonight, starting with a touchback on this drive. Time now for the Thursday Spotlight presented by Uber Eats. It's about that Cowboy defense. It's been a train wreck through 3 games, especially the last 2, allowing 221 rush yards, 3rd fewest. That's actually what they've done offensively, and defensively it's been a complete wreck. 557 yards allowed in 3 games, out rushed by 336 yards. It's 113 yards, 112 yards per game thus far. So Ezekiel Elliott is now in the backfield. First time for Zeke. Came up as a rookie, led the league in rushing. Number 4 overall pick. And Elliott picks up about 8 here. We go to Kaylee.
Guys, Micah Parson was just handed his helmet back. He's sitting on the bench, but we don't have confirmation on his status moving forward. After he was taken off the field and right into the blue tent, they brought everyone in there that they could fit, including the unaffected neurotrauma consultant, the head athletic trainer, the team internist, and the head orthopedic surgeon. And yet he is out of that tent and back on the sidelines.
And with his helmet. So
Good
good
no,
news for
honestly.
the Cowboys. Second
Oh,
down
wow,
and
Dak's
5.
keeping it. That's a
And taken down in the backfield is Prescott after the fake handoff.
Last time Dak Prescott ran the ball
Ojulari
really
making the
with
stop
a lot.
there. So
Got a
Dallas
broken
faced now with a 3rd down and 5.
You know, wonder if this is a read, and if it is a read, he makes the wrong read. You like to hand this ball off, reading 51. If he stays wide, you got to hand that football off to Zeke Elliott, who is untouched into the teeth of that defense. He pulls it, and Ojulari is right there to make that play.
Blitzer off the left side.
Pressure.
Dak seen it. Got the ball out
Can
back.
he get the first down? Loses the ball as it goes out of bounds, and the officials come over and appear to be ready to spot it a little bit short. Ferguson making the grab. Tackle is made there by Newbin. And they're going to mark it just shy of the 40, and the Cowboys will come up without a huddle.
Under center, if they do, you'd expect him to just sneak it.
Instead starts that hard count. Will they really go? They will.
Fourth and inches while they went for it.
Here goes Lipke again. Started to lose his balance,
Got
but
it.
kept it and gets to the 45-yard line. Broke
His
away
last
from a
name is
would-be
Luke-
tackle by
Luke
Thibodeau, which would have created a turnover on
Luke-
downs. Instead, first down, Dallas.
Yeah, when Cooks goes inside, a corner follows him, and that opens up the edge. Lipke's showing over these last couple of weeks.
Is it
Again,
Lipke?
you're just not
What?
used to seeing
How
a
do you
lot
pronounce
of
this dude's last
fullbacks
name?
be able to show what they can do with the ball in their hands, but he certainly has that ability, not just out there being physical in the run game.
Second year out of North Dakota State to
Look at
the
big pass.
sideline.
Oh,
Here
boy,
goes
CD's
Lamb. He
gone.
gets free on the inside.
CD's gone.
CD Lamb. Touchdown.
There we go.
And for a change, no flag. Got away from Banks. Now they say there is a flag at the end. Where is it? What's down at the goal line? Never want to jump the gun with this crew.
Probably
You're
celebrating. If I had to guess, it's celebrating.
So they huddle. Is it after he scored?
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Okay.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep.
Taunting, number 88 of Dallas. This is his first towards disqualification. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the try.
Al, look at the safeties right here pre-snap. As the ball is snapped, corner or safety blitz here. Nice job picking it up. Middle field safety, one-on-one. Really well done by Dak Prescott to see the pre-snap. Safety comes down, blitz,
That
one-on-one.
wasn't
You got to
really
go to
taunting
CeeDee
either.
Lamb. Take it every time against Deontay Banks, and he wins it.
And then taunting, I guess. This makes it a 48-yard extra point.
You got it.
And for Aubrey, that's not even a remote issue. So the Cowboys get the TD. 9:16 to go in the first half. And lead 14-6 on Thursday Night Football.
Well, I think the Giants have to score this drive, y'all. I don't want the Giants to get in too much of a struggle to come back and it become one-sided. We know how that looks when it's one-sided. Or Dak Prescott is racking up the fantasy points tonight. Let's check and see if there's an update in our area real quick. Ooh, Lord, it's getting closer. It has been raining here since yesterday at 9 o'clock. Last night.
The battle for Middle Earth is here, an all-new episode of The Lord of the Rings of Power, premiering tonight, only on Prime Video. Look at some of the cast members here tonight, gearing up for the Season 2 finale next Thursday. Welcome. So, 14-6.
Not a good start.
And Brandon Aubrey, who kicked a 65-yard field goal last Sunday, hits this line drive to the 5. Eric Gray, who fumbled the opening kickoff last week in Cleveland, in a disastrous start for the Giants, as Cleveland then scored on the next play, but the Giants won the game. Kirk.
Let's take a peek at Parsons so far in his start. The Giants are very well aware of him. They ID him. Zone read, instead of blocking him. We saw Baltimore do that quite a bit last week. Another one where you're just kind of keeping him untouched, making him make a decision. He's got 2 tackles on the night, 0 pressures, by the way. He's only been double teamed once. Here he stays home well, chases neighbors out of the sideline there. So he's off still, holding his helmet, hoping he'll be able to come back tonight at some point.
Singletary slips to the outside. Ball is out, but they're going to say he was down by contact.
Good.
Kendrick's right there, down by contact. Gain of 2. Second and 8.
That's when the runner was down by contact. Second down.
It's been an issue for Singletary, who's fumbled in each of his last 2 games and is 16 in his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's talked about it this week, saying that how he's not going to. That ball's wondering if that's starting to come out there.
Well, you hear what the crowd is thinking.
Yeah.
Got the knee down.
Dallas is going to challenge this.
Oh my gosh, it's not even nowhere close.
All right, you see what we see.
I can't wait to what Terry says, because it looks like it started to move, but it wasn't clearly, obviously it wasn't out until he hits the surface.
Meanwhile, Singletary being worked on.
Dallas is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was down by contact. Timeout.
So that would have been a 2-yard gain to the 30. They'll check it out, and we'll check out briefly.
Right. It's moving, but I think it's an arm moving. I don't think it's a ball moving. I think it's more of. Trees are starting to fall down in areas around. It's a very dangerous situation. This is going to be my actual first real hurricane per se. Like, when I say hurricane, they say it could still be a category 1 or 2 when it gets here. We're going to do what we can. Yep. The ruling on the field did stand. No fumble.
Say the knee down. I think a lot of people focusing on the elbow, but that knee was clearly down.
Running back is Tyrone Tracy. Second and 8. Jones is 8 for his first 9.
Oh, Malik's open.
Pass
Big
number
get
10.
Down there.
Going deep. Coverage is great.
Oh my God.
And incomplete. Batted away. You got Malik Hooker got over there. You had that great battle going on. There they are, yakking with each other. Neighbors and Diggs, and then you had help over the top from Hooker to bat it away.
And we know Neighbors is very, very capable of making huge plays, but this is just a play that's designed. You're going to throw this. When you roll out like this, throw all the way back. But I'll tell you what happened. It's not just Diggs. It's really good range by Hooker there playing center field and showing how. I mean, he went 20 or 30 yards to be able to get over there. Almost came up with a pick.
Yeah, you had Alabama covering LSU on that one. 3rd down and 8. Jones slides left, fires, caught 40-yard line. Hauled in there by Neighbors. That time Booth was covering.
Boy, what a job here is selling this route downfield, and he gets the young and inexperienced corner to turn. Even
was a good route.
Because he sells it, he's going to go by him. Turn once.
My question is,
surprised he turned to get out, knowing good chance he's going to.
Oh, running the ball up the middle, nothing. Absolutely.
Flip down. Mozzie Smith takes care of Tyrone Tracy for no gain. Halfway through the second quarter, Dallas on top 14-6.
There's a big emphasis from Mike Zimmer this week after the game against Baltimore about doing a better job of getting off blocks and tackling. You know, they came in tonight allowing 5.4 yards a carry. That's dead last in the NFL. Tonight, just over 2 yards a carry. And I think the two things you're seeing, they are getting off blocks, and those linebackers are flying around making a lot of plays.
Defense was first in the league last year. 2nd and 10, catches made up at the 42-yard line. Neighbors making the grab right there, 3rd and long. We go to Caleb.
Well, Micah Parsons was evaluated for a neck injury in the medical tent. The concern, I'm told, was a stinger, which is an irritation of a nerve as it exits the neck. So that helps explain why they needed so many medical professionals in that tent with him to give him this go-ahead to get back on the field.
All right, thank you, Dr. Hartung.
Another 3rd down here for the Giants. They're 4-6. You know, and considering this pass rush, pretty good start for Daniel Jones in this offense.
Singletary back in.
Oh my God.
3rd and 8. Sliding left again. And he caught up at the 50-yard line.
I think it was a little short.
Robinson making the catch there. And they're going to mark it a little bit shy of the 50-yard line, about a half-yard shy of a first down. Of course, the crowd wants them to go for it. Looks like they will.
That time we finally saw Micah Parsons get in, but Daniel Jones is able to avoid him. Made a nice throw, and now here they got a great shot at picking up this first down in midfield. Heavy on the right.
Oh!
Singletary in the back.
He got it. He got it.
Gets himself out of trouble.
Nice.
And picks up the first down. Got away from Donovan Wilson, who had him in the backfield. Couldn't secure the tackle. First down, New York.
Well, with 3 tight ends. Look at this on this side. 3 tight ends here. Here's Wilson on the short edge of the left side of the offense, right there. We just talked about how they're tackling better. That was a great opportunity to get off of the field. Wilson makes this play right here.
Yeah, they would have got off the field for sure. A good spin move. Good spin move to get out of there.
Big yards on third down, then picking it up on fourth down and short.
Meanwhile, you've got Overshone is over there, and
so many people are getting injured.
and your backer third round
In
last year's draft, and it'll come out at least for one play.
13 has been all over the field. What an effort there. Maybe some of that out of frustration.
He was trying to strip the ball on his way down. Alright, well, the audio is a little bit back. Here you go.
Flips it to Singletary, has some room to roam, and picks up 14 and a first down. Odigizua making the tackle there with 5 minutes to play in the first half.
You know, we haven't talked about it since the open, but the offensive line from the Giants, there's so much talk about the skill with Neighbors and Robinson, what's Daniel Jones doing, but if I'm a Giants fan, I really like the 3 new pieces that they brought in. There's John Runyon getting downfield, John Michael Schmitz, the second-year center. You know, they have a new right side of this offensive line. Daniel Jones is able to work in rhythm. They're able to run the football because of what they have now up front. So much better than where they were a year ago.
The handoff.
Through the middle. Stopped after a gain of 2. Tracy, the rookie from Purdue, picked him up in the 5th round. 2nd down and 8.
Good job of changing up a lot of these looks by Brian Dable, who again calling the plays, different formations, different ways of attacking downs, giving them a lot of looks, trying to slow them down with pre-snap movement, moving Neighbors around. He's been now again on the slot here on the left.
In motion, Malik. Oh, whistle before the play.
Clay Martin.
12 men in formation on the defense with the snap imminent. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Wow.
Been rotating a lot of, and there's number 12 right there. So I just talked.
Giants are going to get a free touchdown off of penalties. Crazy.
Not able to get off the field. Just really no awareness to get off the field there with 12.
6 penalties, 50 yards. A half to the half, 2nd down and 3.
Good run.
To the right side and into traffic. Goes Singletary, so 3rd and short.
Maybe he got a yard. Maybe.
I think this defense is heard enough about how they're the weakness of this football team, at least tonight. They've really shown up front, doing a much better job in the interior. And the biggest thing you could say is that they're keeping these linebackers. Eric Kendricks, the veteran, only 1.8 yards a rush tonight for the Giants.
Overshone is back in. 3rd down and 3. Jones
wow,
is going to keep.
option.
Jones is going to get the first down. Daniel Jones takes it to the 21-yard line. Stopped by Booth. First down for the Giants on this drive, which has consumed 6.5 minutes. And the next play will be the 12th of the drive.
His eyes right there on 11. Good job of reading that. Then he picks up the block from the rookie Theo Johnson. Daniel Jones is, they just want him to be efficient, play smart. Anything you can do to slow down Parsons tonight?
Yeah, what I was not
zone read look makes him hesitant, and then it allows the blocking angle there for Theo Johnson to help out.
Ready? Like that.
Off the fake again to the outside. 3, but dropping it. Flag is thrown. You got Robinson who dropped it. For the moment, taking it all the way down the field goes Malik Hooker.
Are they saying that was a...
Got the flag back at the 18-yard line, and everybody's going to come back in that direction. And that will also take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's not a penalty, is it?
Afraid to get the call.
Or a fumble.
So we got a man downfield for the Giants. That's what the flag is going to be. The question, of course, is it going to be incomplete?
After replay assistance, the pass was incomplete. However, we have an eligible player downfield. Offense number 72, 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Jermaine Illuminor
was just going to really brag on what a time
what
to call
confusion.
that. You boot and you get it out there, and Dallas's eyes are in the backfield. They get it out there, and he's got room to run. The problem is he just didn't secure the football and wanted to take off and go because he had a lot of room to go around that corner, but he just didn't secure it. And here's the man downfield right here, 72. I mean, he's way downfield before that ball is out.
did not take that third step, as the saying goes. So put the time back on the clock.
That's bad on all
warning
sides.
Has not occurred. We got another flag. It's like June 14th here, otherwise known as Flag Day, as you know. Clay Martin looks like a referee out of Central Casting.
It's like a young Terry McCauley out there. Terry was always tight in the uni, I thought, back in his heyday.
All right.
Here we go.
After all that, play clock gets reset at 25. Giants have controlled the quarter, but still trail by 8. So 1st and 15 now.
Run the ball, get nothing.
It'll be 2nd and 13, and that will take us officially to the 2-minute warning at the Meadowlands with the Dallas.
Good night. It seems like this game has honestly flew by. It really does feel like this game has flew by to begin with. All right, chat. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back with y'all. Give me a quick drink.
Catches on Sunday. Rams running back Kyron Williams matched the effort with 3 scores of his own.
That game was
and
crazy.
Joshua Carty kicked a game-winning field goal as time expired. The legendary 3 meat treat, hot and ready at Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
Every time the game comes back on, the audio gets bad.
The Lamb, I'm sure, at some point. 4 hours sleep compositely.
Drop back pass
Short
to
pass,
Malik.
tackle.
Period, about 7 yards short. They're trying to get the ball to him. Dak's over there on the sideline warming up.
Daniel Jones 5. I think trying to move Neighbors around.
That's Robinson in the backfield. Here's your defensive alert. And
defense jumped off sides. Defense jumped off sides.
I think the third one was the charm.
Yard penalty. It's third down.
Somewhere Aaron Rodgers is watching this and appreciating this effort here on this third down from Daniel Jones.
And you know what? You have just enough hand movement, too, on top of it.
Yep. And I think that motion also maybe caught their eyes a little bit.
Now what?
They're trying to figure out if they're going to wind the clock. What are we doing here?
The Giants have elected to run the clock. To avoid that, the Cowboys will call a timeout. Timeout on the field.
Okay.
Let's take a peek while we have this timeout at Daniel Jones and the efficiency he's played with tonight. Doing some really nice things. You know, he's finding the open receiver, obviously here, an easy one with Neighbors, but that's a great throw over the top of Kendricks. He's moved. He's had to use his athletic ability. Moving the ball around. You know, he's not just Neighbors. Robinson has had some opportunities.
Honestly,
he's involved in the run game.
Playing his best
I think the biggest thing is he's doing a really good job of being in command of what Brian Daboll's trying to do and how they're trying to execute.
Well, you know, you get picked in the first round. You're number 6. You got a franchise quarterback who retires in Eli Manning. You got the history of the great quarterbacks here in New York. So, you know, it's kind of like the saga continues. Is he our guy? Is he not our guy? Yeah, he couldn't have loved watching Hard Knocks, I'll tell you what, this summer. Talking about the same thing. Talking about trading up. Third down and 4 after that timeout taken by the Cowboys to avoid the runoff. They want to get the ball back. Jones under pressure. Avoids the sack for the moment, but
there's a penalty probably on the offense. I'd say holding. If I had to guess, it's holding.
Got a hold against the Giants.
Offense number 72. Penalty is declined. It's fourth down.
So now Illuminor.
Yeah, Al, watch. We keep waiting for Parsons on these third downs. Illuminor ends up holding him because he just went right through him. I mean, look at this. Power. It gets down. Look at that push. The bend, the athletic ability, the power. Parsons came up right away looking at the official like, man, help me out here. But that was impressive there.
Mara family has owned this team for decades. John Mara.
All right, so it could be 9
at the head of the
14
group right now.
going into
Greg
halftime.
Joseph, a 38-yard field goal attempt, and that is good. And a flag is down. I should make that a recording. A flag is down.
Could be offsides on Dallas.
Well, it was 4th and 8.
5 yards, 4th and
Offside.
3.
Dallas number 30. Result. Penalty is declined.
Right.
Result of the play is a successful field goal.
Yep. Choice was to make it 4th and 3. So 3 field goals.
I would have took the 3.
14-9.
I would have went 4th and 3, kind of go for it, see what could happen. Make it a little interesting, Coach. Come on now. But yet again, that's why I don't get But yet again, the Giants are still in a good spot. Let's just be honest. They could be down about 20. So, what is this? The red one has a lot. Chris Evans. Didn't know that movie's coming out. Or in New York are enjoying the kickoff. The Cowboys got about a minute 6 left.
His range is like. And through the end zone.
So we've talked a lot about Micah Parsons on the Dallas side. Let's talk about Big Dexter Lawrence. He's been double teamed 7 of 9 of his pass rush attempts. They get 4 hands on it. I mean, that's what you have to do against the best nose guard in the NFL. And when you haven't seen him double teamed, he makes plays like this against a run. Boom, comes down and makes that play. And then if he's not being double teamed, the ball's getting out in a hurry. There's a screen. Baited it.
X makes a difference.
Already has 3 sacks this season.
Oh, they got in there.
Pass caught over the middle. Looking for the sideline. Can he get out of bounds? Yes, he can. Is C.D. Lamb. Picked up
about 9 on that play.
And Lamb is 6 on 6 targets.
Yeah, and Dak Prescott obviously thinking at the very least field goal range. They have the 1 timeout. Giants trying to keep everything in front of them. They have the 2 safeties back, obviously focused on trying to keep number 88 away from making a big play.
Dak's only miss was his first pass, so he's completed 12 in a row. And make that a lucky 13th as Jake Ferguson makes the catch, but for a very short game. Okereke makes the stop. Prescott brings him up to the line quickly. Clock ticking down.
Offense trying to
40 seconds to halftime.
All kidding aside, they're about 5 yards away from having a shot within his range.
Oh, yeah.
Thibodeau with a sack.
Now they're a lot farther. That's Thibodeau breaking in and taking him down.
CeeDee Lamb's
all
all over the
will be
place.
taken here. So blowing kisses.
Timeout.
It'll be 2nd down and 18.
Dallas, 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout taken, and we're back in 30 seconds.
So that's the final timeout for Dallas. Kind of crazy. Ain't got no timeouts left. Finally getting field goal range. And just took a sack from Thibodeau.
We always thought Sherm was a beluga caviar guy.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll run the gamut. 2nd and 18. Prescott to the outside. They have to use the sideline here. Tolbert makes the catch.
Was a good catch by Tolbert, unfortunately.
Go back.
Aubrey, he could probably hit one from about 60. There's a flag, another one. About
you have 2 more flags in the backfield.
My gosh. Thibodeau is, oh good lord, he might be hurt.
The rookie Guyton.
Getting up slowly, but he's getting up.
By both teams on the play.
I'll bet.
Offside, defense number 5.
Holding, offense, whoever was guarding number 5.
Set, previous spot, we'll replay the down.
Jumping off. Guyton
Exactly. Very obvious.
Probably moot at this point.
2 officials still talking, just kind of a
The player that yards to the Giants.
I'm not sure what he's saying because it's all over the place.
pick up the first down and spot the ball.
Exactly. So there's all.
There we go. That's right now. Let's go. They're gonna more than likely try to get Aubrey to get this 17-9, right?
12. Four-man run. To the outside, low, incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the intended receiver. So with 14 seconds now, fourth down. And in comes Brian Anger to punt.
It was a big stop for this Giants defense. And again, I think they caught a break there with a holding call because they would have had it. Dallas would have had a shot at a field goal. But remember, with the Giants deferring in the first half, they get the field goal.
It's going to be.
Was 13 of 15.
Oh, wow. So not
in
going
the
for
half. Prescott 14 of 16 for 164. You're kidding.
False start.
Another one.
Offense number 30. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
It's the 8th penalty now, right?
No, it's the 147th.
What was
That's
that
been more
shot of
penalties
you
this
and Frank
game.
Gifford, 1986?
Yeah.
You've called a bunch of Monday Night Football games,
right?
Thursday night and Sunday night.
That was.
I don't know. Is this a world record for you in first half laundry?
Absolutely.
I think it's got to be up there.
Without question. You're going to need some new flags to throw in the second half. These ones are filthy.
Whew.
Anger's kick will bounce inside the 5.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's another flag.
Oh my Lord.
In fact, there are 2.
This has been a horrible game. Look at that. It's just.
We wouldn't lie to you.
Holding on the kicking team. Holding on the kicking team. Wow. Cowboys are just having a miserable game.
Oh, yeah. We're kind of feeling the same way right now. There's nothing to do with the score.
Dallas number 89. The Giants will enforce it at the succeeding spot. It's first down.
All right, next week to Atlanta we go. NFC South battle will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Looking at Baker Mayfield against the Falcons and Kirk Cousins. That's our Thursday night football matchup next week. The referees have just logged on to Amazon to call for some new flags.
Hopefully we get them. It's a quick halftime.
Well, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. Well, the team at least is in the game as they haven't been the last 2 halftimes. And that takes us to the break. Into
It's
the
been a
first
rough
half.
first
Dallas
half.
14 and the New York Giants 9.
All right, Chad, if you can bear with me, I will be right back with y'all. We're back. Looks like it completely froze. I'm surprised Jerry Jones is still alive. Yeah. I mean, I understand he's old, but good gosh. I don't think he's that old. Now, we're going to look it up right here. Jerry Jones' age. He said he's close to 90 something. What? No. He's 81. Ain't too bad. Halftime should be about over at this point. Did check outside while we stepped away. It is windy. It is raining. We got about 5 minutes left on halftime. I'm telling you what, I can tell the weather is getting a little worse around here. Everything's starting to mess up. When I say everything, I mean like get this one. I'm really not sure though. Like, if anyone's watching along as well, are y'all having issues?
Lamar Jackson last week was able to kill him on the ground.
You mentioned, you can't just settle for field goals. How do you turn those into touchdowns?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to be more efficient. You can't have the 2-yard run, the -1 yard run, and then Daniel Jones making the throws when he has to. That's a big thing that we saw kind of in pregame that's happened before. When you have a guy that
This is you, and this is your lingering hunch.
The Browns look riveting, Gary.
The kind that just sort of hangs around.
Alright, so halftime is officially getting ready to be done. Thank goodness. The wind's getting a little up. Hopefully it don't get too wild.
Monday night, Titans Dolphins on ESPN and Seahawks Lions on ABC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
And we're back. Look across the river at Lower Manhattan. Start of the third quarter. Dallas on top of the New York Giants by a score of 14.
I'm telling you what. I really hope it ain't this bad tomorrow. Or we could attempt to do SmackDown. It's completely.
What's his defensive front?
Gosh.
You saw the numbers there. They've been outstanding. It looks like a different group. Again, different attack tonight who they're facing compared to Lamar Jackson. But I think they're playing with more aggression, and that's what Mike Zimmer wanted to see. And they're getting downhill, which is great. This.
I have a big second quarter or third quarter. Sorry. It's still trying to catch up. Yeah, we are experiencing the Amazon Prime experience of buffering for the first time ever tonight. We do apologize.
We need to jump on these guys in the second half.
Your run defense improved from the past 2 games. What changed?
Oh, no, we're just focused on the next game. So our guys, hey, we knew this was going to be a division game, great environment, so we got to keep playing.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
And off right side to Singletary. Went nowhere. There it goes. Finally called it. Absolutely in nowhere. It is bad delayed. Wow.
That baby in for a first down.
Really good patience by Daniel Jones. This offensive line is doing a nice job at taking care of him again. Watch him feel this, work to his left. I thought he might go here, but instead he waits for the crosser, and he ends up going downfield a little further to be able to pick up that first down.
Each quarter.
Great patience by Daniel Jones. On another one downfield. Looks like that one's going to no, that went to Slayton as well. Another first down for the G-Man.
taken over.
But Robinson got a first down as well on that catch. Another run up the middle for a first down.
That's the first down.
It's slowly catching up. Slowly catching up. I don't know.
Came over, and Illuminar also came over from the Raiders. Ironically, not new.
Apparently the offensive line's moving good. That's the most positive thing here. There's no issue on the offensive line. Here we go. End around fake to Robinson. Looks like we might have a deep pass for Malik Neighbors setting up down the field. Nope. Tosses off to Singletary, who's
Four
breaking
first
tackles.
downs for the Giants on this drive.
Yeah, again, good flow, good rhythm, great execution, and we've seen Singletary, Tracy, again, that former wide receiver in college, came out of Purdue.
There is angry running out here.
How about those linemen we just talked about coming over from Las Vegas, getting out in front and opening that thing up?
Good protection.
Good catch by Malik Neighbors down the center. Dallas is trying to say he dropped it. So far, it looks like a catch ruled on the field. Well, they had him lined up in the backfield on play.
To the second half.
That's right.
It's second and goal now.
Defense being tested. DeMarcus Lawrence, 90, trying to get pressure. Just misses. I tell you again, that Daniel Jones is a big guy who's got athletic ability.
Close up for a few minutes and it goes right back to the buffering trap.
Lawrence off to the sideline. Over the left side, picking up 3.
The Cowboys.
It is. And you saw Lawrence already on the sideline. And there is DeMarcus. So they work on Leofow and an injury timeout. Third and goal when we come back.
Oh, third and goal. Hopefully they can get this Amazon thing fixed. Alright, chat. I just figured out some main roads in my area are blocked. Which is going to cause some traveling issues for some family members. So we'll be stepping away just to make a quick phone call. All right, we were back. But Patrick Mahomes is playing paper football. Or Adidas, come on. We're back. The commercial break from the injury. And I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of crazy. I really have no idea why it's having such an issue. Looks like Robinson caught the ball down to the 4-yard line for the G-Man.
And goal.
This we ain't been able to see most of the third quarter. I'm just gonna be honest. Hold on. I do apologize. We are hopefully gonna get a solution. If you're all watching at home, who scored? That's the question. Did the Giants get the touchdown? Look, it is 12.
Not just the way Dak Prescott was playing, but they were winning games and pulling away from people. And like you said, you get into the postseason, it doesn't happen. And how quickly people forget.
Giants are kicking it off to the Cowboys currently.
The big scores that he had last week.
Off to the left.
We played it back just to see who scored here.
They bracket him. Pass is caught.
Robinson,
And
that's that
taken down
catch
at the
we see.
4-yard line is Robinson. 4th down and goal.
Oh, wow. So they went for it on 4th down.
Dable trying to be ahead of it here. Here's Neighbors. He's going to occupy a couple defenders. Diggs, 7, also 13. Try to create space. to see if Robinson can make somebody miss. But once again, 13 all over this field. Makes a good job, makes a good play getting him out of bounds before the end zone.
So ball at the 3. Crowd, of course, doesn't.
Okay, so they went for the field goal. Still a 2-point game. Dak's in the shotgun here. Snap. Flips it to the running back off the left side. Here we go. Breaking tackles. Angry running. Oh, we like this.
Jones making it.
Oh, I want this to play through.
Profile, huge name as a Dallas Cowboys starting run.
I'm trying to
nice run here. Yeah, I mean, you think of the Cowboys. Smith. Zeke, of course, came in, won the rushing title as a rookie, and now you know who.
Dowdle, he was a backup to Zeke in Zeke's prime, and a backup to Pollard, Tony Pollard, and he was third guy. And a lot of times just on special teams, and just by sticking around and improving and getting better.
Really with New England.
All right, Chatsu.
Have speed at the second and third level, but does have very natural soft hands as a receiver. Here he is again motioning out.
2nd and 5. Lamb comes out of the backfield. He makes the catch. He spins down.
Mike McCarthy, you motion out.
Dak's moving the ball down the field
CD.
very well at the moment.
Defense. CeeDee Lamb might be. Now he's on the slot off to the left.
3rd and 1. Out and pass out of his reach. Flag is down. Amazingly, the first of the quarter.
He may get that left tackle, the rookie, again.
Holding.
Yep.
Offense number 6. 3rd down.
Guy.
This is what happened.
And they've had so many flags this game. All right, so we're going to try one more thing. We're going to see what happens here. If we continue to experience this issue, we may just have to call it on the simple fact that I'm not even able to watch the game myself. That's right.
And in comes which unit right now? They're going to opt for, Brandon Aubrey, who's become a tremendous weapon.
No doubt about it. Excited to see. It's exciting when you see a field goal kicker come out. Pretty good coverage here. I'll tell you, Flott, with all these injuries, has had to step up. They've had Duke Shelley out there off the practice squad, holding up pretty well in the back end.
60-yarder. Aubrey's kick. Yep. Does it again.
60-yard.
From downtown Jersey City. Bangs it through. Back on 3. Dallas leading 17-12.
It works. Either way, we got it. We found a better way. It's coming through better now, so I'm hoping it stays this way. "60-yard field goal." That's pretty good. There's so much chaos going on outside. Unfortunately, damn good. I applaud anyone that can make a 50-yarder plus. Yeah. Michael, I truly appreciate you hanging out with us this whole time. I know we've had a lot of issues with the internet. The audio isn't coming through very well at times. It has been a rough night. Hoping tomorrow's better.
If you can make a game plan to watch your favorite hit shows on Prime Video with subscriptions like Plus for Tulsa King, Stars to watch Power Book 2, Ghost, or MGM Plus for From. Manhattan on this Thursday night. And back we come. Post Malone. Wearing his cowboy gear. Good buddy of
Post Malone's a huge Cowboy fan.
On the field before the game. Signing tons of autographs. Crowd just looked at him on the big board.
I think they also saw the Yankees defeating the Orioles and clinching.
Yep. Clinch the division title as Gray runs it back. Gray past the 30. Gray out to the 32-yard line. A penalty is down, and we will go to Cayley in just a second.
Another penalty? No way.
It's been a long time since we've heard from Clay Martin, so it's about time. Meanwhile, Lawrence is back out and getting taped.
They're taping the bottom of his foot for him.
So we hope he can get back into the game.
There's no foul on the play for a block in the back. First down.
All right, there you go. Pick it up. Kaylee.
Guys, you saw
I try to give the best play-by-play I can when I can.
But he doesn't spend time practicing kicks farther than that. He feels the change is needed to get extra power would just create bad habits, and he doesn't want to disrupt his normal kicking form. He told me pregame he usually caps warm-up kicks at 58 yards, and by seeing where the ball hits the net, and he knows how much more distance it has. And in these conditions, he told me he's good for a 68-yarder.
Oh, I don't doubt that. From the 32-yard line, you wonder how far he can kick one. Jones to the outside. Neighbors makes the catch. Short gain. Second down for Malik Neighbors now. 7 catches for 79.
Hey, continue here. This is second drive here to start this second half. And Brian Dable and his offensive staff, the adjustments are early and often throwing this football and trusting Daniel Jones to make good decisions. 20 of 23 tonight,
really
222 yards.
Tonight.
Gray is the back on 2nd and 5. Jones keeps. Jones is going to get wrapped up. And Jones is going to get taken down to the 30-yard line by Marshawn Nealon. So they sack him. It'll be third down.
This is a zone read that he misreads. This is one of the few mistakes that he's made. He's reading this guy right here, Nealon, and if he collapses on the back, he pulls. He gives him that look and then comes out at the quarterback. So he needed to stay on that ride a little bit longer to really get a good indicator. That time Nealon, the rookie, got the best of him there.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was a bad call. Yeah, Singletary
shifting over to the right side. Diggs staying with him. Press coverage. Jones the other way.
Gosh.
But the tackle is made there by Jordan Lewis on Robinson, so it's 4th down. You know, I'll tell you what, that Cowboy defense doing a really good job on Neighbors. Aside from that, you know, one pass when they lost him for 39 yards, the other 6 catches are good for only 40 yards.
Yeah, and they're mixing up coverage. They're rolling to him. That time they just left Diggs out on an island because they trust him. And how about the play on the inside there by one of their great leaders, Jordan Lewis. Nowhere to go with the yards after the catch.
Giants' first punt. The Scottish-born Jamie Gillen, left-footed kicker with a backspin. Fair catch is called for, made at the 18-yard line by Cavante Turpin. Under 3 to play in the 3rd.
Listen,
Dallas
there's still plenty of time
by 5
for them to come back and win this game. I'm not gonna lie, but if they score here, they go up by 12 points. Is 12 points? Can you come back from that? That's gonna be the question. It is. Yeah, it is. And with a defense that just had to hold them to a 60-yard field goal, now what are they going to do next drive? Like, can they stop them from getting that close again? It's going to be yeah. I would have done something different than what they did do. That's for sure.
Here's tonight's journey, presented by Hyundai. Prescott, 18 of 21 for 185 and a couple of touchdown passes. Good night for Jones as well. Only 3 misfires and 228 yards total. Meanwhile, Neighbors had that 139-yard catch. He's caught 7 overall, but that Dallas defense doing a good job on him tonight. Meanwhile, Lamb, 7 for 98 and a touchdown. 5-point game, 2:57 left in the 3rd. Cowboys begin this drive from their own 18-yard line. Start with a run.
And there we go. Ezekiel Elliott.
And that's Zeke Elliott.
There we go.
With a flag.
Oh, there's a flag. Never mind.
In the offensive backfield.
See, I think we've had a lot of not just one flags, but a lot of pairs.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
A lot of agreement out there tonight.
Kind of, sort of.
Maybe not up here.
Yeah, right.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding, offense number 73. Penalties decline. Holding, number 56. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Take your pick.
That's not good when you have the center and the left guard.
No.
On a hold.
And then you signify one guy, and the other guy, now it's going to be on his rap sheet.
Right.
And the other guy gets away with it.
Right.
That wasn't really a hold, in my opinion, but okay.
So now 1st and 20 Crowd getting impatient, and I don't blame him. Took a while to reset it. Back to the 9.
Hand off again.
Takes the give, and he is taken down by Brian Burns, who's had a pretty quiet night. But Burns, good beginning to his career in Carolina, came over in a deal. The Giants needed a good edge rusher, and they went after Burns and got him.
Yeah, how about the left tackle, Guyton getting Thibodeau and now getting Burns. Love how he kept his outside arm and shoulder free, able to keep contained there in case CeeDee Lamb, who's been in the backfield now 3 times, might bounce that. He's right in perfect position.
On 2nd and 20.
On 2nd and 20. Trying to pick up a few. There goes Zeke. Barrels his way out past the 15. Tackled by Micah McFadden.
Zeke maybe got 5.
3rd down and a dozen.
Jake Ferguson checking back into the game here on his 3rd down. A lot of times on 3rd down for Dak Prescott, if he can't find CeeDee Lamb, Ferguson is kind of his security blanket.
They got to figure something out.
They've got him lined up both on this right side.
Yeah, Lamb started in the slot, and then he told Colbert to get inside. So Lamb is now outside, matched up with Banks. Dak goes the other way. Lipsy makes the grab, but way short of the 1st down. And so the Cowboys forced to punt from deep in their own territory.
Shane Bowen got a lot of recognition last week against Deshaun Watson for being a little bit out of character, dialing up a lot of blitzes. And on that 3rd down, he walked some people up. I think Dak thought they were bringing the house there on 3rd down, and at the snap of the ball, they drop out of it, sit back in zone. The ball comes out quick, and they're able to rally to the football pretty easily.
Brian Anger has had 2 punts tonight. 1 for 60 and 1 for 50. To the 26-yard line.
You gonna bring it out?
That's some room. Skips through the Cowboys and finally is getting taken down just shy of midfield. Good run back. Brings it out to the 48-yard line. Half a minute to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, I ain't trying nothing funny. I ain't trying to get no fights. Here we go. Let's get out of here. All right, Michael, there it was. Exactly what we needed to see. We needed to see a good defensive stop. But here's what has to happen. Daniel Jones has to be able to get the ball down the field. We have to get 1st down, touchdown, something. Just in case you haven't picked up on it yet, I despise the Cowboys. Yeah, trust me, we understand. I need to go see what that sound was. I'll be right back. From what I can tell, it was not a tree. Everything seems clear, so we're good at the moment.
The first of 4 of the next 5 games are on the road. Bye week thrown in. And, of course, the Giants just trying to get back to 500 and got it turned around last week and trying to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, and in these 2 markets, you go to 1-3, even though it's early in the year. It's a cynical bunch.
You think?
Yeah.
From the 48-yard line. Mrs. Neighbors is going to break a tackle and then got taken down after a gain of 6. We'll go quickly to Kaylee.
Guys, Jamarcus Lawrence, after a quick trip to the x-ray room, came back to the sideline training table to get the arch of his right foot taped to support it. He's got his helmet in his hands, but he is not back out on the field yet.
Yeah, we see him right there.
I'm back from dealing with a scary monster. And
huge part,
the score
obviously,
is 17-12
of that Dallas D, and that takes us to the 4th quarter. After 3 at the Meadowlands, 17-12, Dallas.
It's 17-12 Dallas, as I said. A very close game. Michael, you said both the teams you hate are Dallas teams. Is the other team the Dallas Mavericks? All I know is Christmas and I always wondered. Never had my kids' birthdays are nowhere near Christmas, but like I would think if I was a kid that had my birthday right at Christmas, I would just wait till Christmas to open everything, or just do it all at once. Have my the party, and then just do the present stuff. I don't know. That's hard. That is tough. That is tough. Oh yeah, that's right. That is right. That was a long time ago.
Aerial coverage tonight is being presented by United Airlines. USS Intrepid across the river in Manhattan. We're back in. I said we were in the Big Apple before. You get it. We're in East Rutherford, but this is like a second cousin to the Big Apple, just across the Hudson.
Beautiful. Back-to-back weeks.
Well, you go right. 2nd down and 2.
Singletary
to the outside, gets around the corner, picks up the first down.
Singletary off the left tackle.
Flag is down.
Another hold, 85.
There you go.
Man hurts.
Holding. Offense number 85. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Amazingly enough, only the 4th accepted penalty against the Giants. Seems like about 40. And 11 accepted penalties against the Cowboys tonight.
Yeah, anytime you get to the corner like that with a back, you always wonder on the edge who made the block. It's Parsons. Manhurts obviously locks him up. Easy call for the official. And a bad timing for the Giants. They're in plus territory. They got a little momentum. About to pick up a first down. Nice move there by Singletary. Made that second guy miss. And now they get behind the sticks.
Second and 12. Back on their half of the field.
I was holding. I heard you.
Neighbors swings over. He's to the left. Diggs on him. Then playing press. Jones goes the other way. Jones going deep. Does he make the grab? He does not. Darius Slayton had to slow down a little bit and could not haul it in.
Ball is underthrown, and this is a bit of a storyline here in the second half with 27, who's on the practice squad. Oruwariye from Penn State is up. He's in right now for Andrew Booth. He gets beat off the line. The ball is underthrown, which ends up bringing Slayton back. But I'm not shocked at all with that press coverage. Why not go after the guy who's down on the practice squad and challenge him? Think about it. Carson, the rookie, opposite of Diggs, is not playing tonight. He's down. Booth came in for him early. Didn't work out. Now Oruwariye is in, 27.
So that 11 sign, 11 personnel. Going back one tight end, and Daniel Jones will take a timeout here
30
before
seconds.
a third down and a dozen. And I can tell you that you join Michael Vick as he explores the history and impact of black quarterbacks and evolution of the black quarterback, a new docu-series. You can watch it now, and it's on Prime Video. Across the river, St. Patrick's Cathedral. On
yeah.
Fifth Avenue in Midtown.
That's what we normally do, shopping around that same time.
Dak Prescott trying to stay loose. The Giants right now have over 11-minute advantage in time of possession, doing a pretty good job of keeping him and CeeDee Lamb and company on the sideline. Third down, you know, if you're Dable and you look into that secondary and you see Diggs on one side and you got a young guy that doesn't have a ton of experience at 27 on the other, you're just trying to find a way to create a matchup with your best guy against him. Diggs doing a pretty good job of moving around. Now they get the matchup up top. There it is. Neighbors against him. 27. There it is.
Go 3-by-1, 3 receivers to the right on 3rd and 11.
Heavy safety
Jones
on the other side.
down the middle. Coming this way. Eyes downfield. Throws.
Robinson
caught,
again.
breaking
Ooh,
a tackle.
nice.
But still shy of the first down is Robinson. Robinson now has caught 10 passes for 69 yards.
Dable's been conservative tonight on these decisions. These either or. The analytics say to go for it. He has been conservative. Here we are in the fourth quarter, bringing in Theo Johnson, and he senses this is a time he's got to pull the trigger and get aggressive.
4th down and 3. Huge call here.
Okay, here we go.
They give it away here. The Cowboys would need 1 first down, and Aubrey would be in range.
Diggs this time follows Neighbors.
Bring pressure.
Beautiful. Neighbors got it.
And it's caught. Cutting inside was Neighbors. Slow in getting up. Help to his feet. And a first down.
What a job of getting this ball out in a hurry. Look at that inside leverage from Diggs. He still is able to give him a little jab step and work to the inside. Timing once again perfect here. Parsons was closing in on Daniel Jones. He does a good job of getting that ball out. He's now 24 of 28 tonight.
That's crazy.
See, there's Parsons close.
Oh, yeah, slant routes.
But again, the
works all
efficiency
the time.
of Jones tonight has just been superb.
Very big first down, 2 minutes into the 4th.
Good
Parsons
zone,
still
good
on
zone.
the sideline.
One Malik down the middle.
Over the middle. Neighbors again. Flag is
And a
thrown
flag.
on 21-yard line. The flag is down at the 25-yard line.
I think that's going to be on
Dallas.
Illegal contact. Defense number 27. Penalties decline.
We just
Result
talked
is a
about
first
him,
down.
Alex. You know, they end up moving
Like
Neighbors
it.
over
They
there,
like it.
trying to make this young corner have to adjust. He gets physical with him, and not that it matters because they'll take the catch, but a good job moving him away from 7. Get him over here. There's 27, gives him a little chuck there. That's where the flag came in, but still able to
And
get
I like
the
how
ball
when
to
Malik
Neighbors, who's
gets the
starting
ball,
to come alive a
if
little
there's
bit
people
more here in the
around,
second half.
he covers up like a running back.
Neighbors and Robinson each with 10 catches. Again, play action. And this time it is Neighbors, but he will go
Neighbors
nowhere.
just got lit up.
Tackled there yard behind the line of scrimmage, second down
Probably
and 11.
That looked nasty. I'm just glad to see that he got up from that hit as he submarined him, went low. See Neighbors, that's on the season. Second most through 4 games in NFL history with the receptions, closing in on 400 yards. And Dable here in this second half of the game on the line is dialing him up as much as he can.
Yeah, Puka Nacua of the Rams at 39 last season, beginning of his career. And a toss back here to Singletary. He's going to cut it back. Jones comes in to look for a block. Puts a guy down, but not enough to spring him. Leofau comes in to make the tackle, and that sets up a 3rd down and 14.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like Diggs is down.
Diggs is Michael Parsons is
So they
trying
work
to
on their
get the cramp out of the calf.
number 1 defensive back.
What happened
Here's
to
what
Diggs?
happened.
That ball came all the way back to the left. Diggs just trying to get involved there to clean it up. It was a really good play by Malik Hooker as he was pursuing and running the football. Leofau involved, obviously.
That's like really a non-contact injury
by Singletary there on 2nd down and long. And understand trying to keep a play alive. Looks like he may have a cramp there on that right leg. Trying to keep the play alive, but to bounce it all the way back, tough thing to do against the speed of this defense.
Now with Diggs out, they're going to look for who's coming in to replace him. There, in fact, is his son. Has to come out for at least 1 play. And it's going to be 3rd. Now they're going to take him all the way back into the locker room, in fact.
They're taking him to the locker room.
So it's going to be a lot more than 1 play. Not even the blue tent.
Oh, boy. That's not good. He just came back.
So now the pressure.
Ukwamu, the backup nickel, 24, comes into the game. 6'4", by the way. Well, very different style. And he's going to be out on the edge, on the outside.
So who does Jones want to pick on here?
Neighbors up top.
Neighbors to the outside. 3rd down, 14.
Oh, where he went, though.
On the right side and incomplete.
Dang, Slayton ahead of
the 10-yard line. Darius Slayton is there. Another underthrown ball to number 86, and it's 4th and 14. In comes Joseph.
Parsons almost got in there. Carl Lawson. That pocket closes down in a hurry. It's really tough to just follow through on that throw. Got enough on it to give Slayton a chance. Look at how they move Parsons off the edge into the inside against the left guard, John Runyon.
Oh, he's gonna make this.
Joseph's trying to go 5 for 5. This one from 42. And it's good. It's replacing Graham Gano. He's done the job tonight. He's accounted.
Gosh. Two-point game is not always where you want to be, but it's not a bad thing. I'd rather it be a 2-point game than a 12-point game. So, two points is 2 points. Yep. It's still a win if that's how it ends. My crystal ball just glowing, had a glow stick behind it. Hey, he may still score. Never know. Might bounce back on this next drive. Michael, did you see that Shane was on the same flight with the Young Bucks? Oh, sweet.
Into the end zone, down there. Started at 30. Kirk.
Big story tonight has been, and Dallas has a couple rookies. Cooper Beebe at center, who's been getting help. So Tyler Guyton has been on an island quite a bit, and it's been tough. Some holding calls, been going up against Burns and Thibodeau, who's had his way working outside, back to the inside. Been very, very challenging for this young man who, again, has a very bright future. Played a lot of right tackle in college at Oklahoma. And in the NFL, Dallas, 4 weeks into his career, is being asked to step up on the left side.
Yeah, one tough night's work. Pass is caught here. Taking it out close to a first down is the tight end Ferguson. He signals first down. The officials say not quite. Or as Lee Corso would say, not so fast.
About 11 minutes to go here. We got a 2-point game. We talked about the dominance of Dallas in this series. Both these teams need a win. You know, somebody's going to be 2-2, and someone's going to be 1-3.
Second and inches. Here we go, says Dak, and
pick
up
middle.
the first
Nice,
down here
nice.
as Dowdle takes it out to the 45. To Kaylee.
Guys, Trayvon Diggs is back in the Cowboys locker room getting an IV to treat him for dehydration, so that confirms the cramps that you suspected, Kirk. We're told he's questionable to come back.
Okay, so we saw him go to the locker room, not even to the lieutenant.
Yeah.
That's why, meanwhile, you got Zach Martin just came out, the all-pro right guard. TJ Bass is in there on the right side. Another young guy.
What I missed?
Play fake, throws, and that's Bergson again making the grab here. Nice catch.
And we've kind of seen this reoccurring tonight with Dak Prescott on early downs. Let's take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS. Look at that first and second down. Is that pretty good? 15 of 15, 154 yards and a couple touchdowns. It's over 23% over expected. So doing a really good job with that play calling and finding some of those matchups that are helping him make some good reads and getting the ball out in a hurry.
Meanwhile, you saw them working on Martin on the sideline. And they'll pick up a first down here on a second and short as Dowdle takes the ball to the 40-yard line. Something in his eyes. Martin, I mean, what an amazing career this guy's had. 11 years. Picked him out of Notre Dame first round, number 1 pick back in 14. More Pro Bowls, more all-pro selections than holding.
That's amazing.
Or false starts.
Yeah, and think about this point in the game. You lose Diggs, now Martin's out.
Right. Prescott throws, contested and incomplete. Flott is there, taking care of Brandon Cooks.
Good to see Martin back out in the field. I don't know if his right eye has much vision, but he's back out there. Flott, who's been forced into play because of Drew Phillips being down tonight and Adoree Jackson. He's been holding up out there pretty good. Has great length at 6'2" to be able to get around Cooks there and make that play.
Yeah, Cooks been targeted 4 times, caught only 1 though, for 16 yards early in the game. On 2nd and 10, Prescott fires to the sideline. That's hauled in, and that's the Cowboy answer to the Giants' number 1, Jalen Tolbert, making the catch. Big play there, 15 yards. And a first down to the 25-yard line.
Really an all-around great athlete. Came out of South Alabama, 6'1", 195 pounds. Actually baseball, basketball, football. Here, this is a great job of putting that ball out early so he can work back to that away from Flott. Back-to-back times they run that same route. A different receiver. This time, Tolbert comes down with it.
And off outside. Ooh, good night.
Bouncing his way to the 21-yard line. 8 minutes to go in regulation.
Yeah, this is a huge drive for both these teams. They can sense that under 8 minutes to go. 2-point game. We got an injured player. This time it's the Giants.
You got DJ Davidson And it'll make the short trek over to the Giants sideline.
If you're Dallas, you hold them to a field goal, or if you're New York, you hold them to a field goal. You feel pretty good. You're still within a possession. You give up a touchdown here and an extra point, goes to a 2-possession game. You're getting down to that 7-minute mark.
And here comes Diggs back. I'm not sure I feel that good the way that Giant offense is going tonight. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to get down by more than a field goal.
No, you don't.
2nd down and 6.
Yeah, went to the outside.
And they give it this time to Lamb, but that's read perfectly by that Giant D. So halfway through the quarter now, 3rd down and 7 for the Cowboys.
So you give up some yards. It's expected against a Dak Prescott offense. Good to see Diggs back. And you get him to 3rd down. This is where you rely on Thibodeau. This is where you rely on Brian Burns. Remember the left tackle? We just showed you some highlights tonight. It's been tough for Tyler Guyton as a rookie. He's got Burns lined up across from him to the outside.
Oh, he got loud quick in that
to the right.
Cooks wants Cooks on the outside. Thibodeau was there.
Hit as he throws and incomplete. And that time he had Thibodeau coming around the corner to bust it up 4th down. Here comes Aubrey.
You know, I don't know if he actually physically got to Dak Prescott, but you'll see Dak feel the pressure from Thibodeau off to his right, and I think it affects his accuracy. He senses it, and he just kind of falls off the throw to his left, and I think that's what brought the ball down. So Thibodeau having an impact tonight. Sure. I think Giants fans have been waiting for him to be that guy, and tonight he has been.
Aubrey now. 40 yards. Which he makes in his sleep.
That's an extra point.
Easy. He bangs it through. So Aubrey tonight, a couple of field goals. The Giants limited to 5 field goals, and it's 20-15.
That's what's bad is Thibodeau finally waking up, maybe. I mean, it's only 4 seasons in. I hope so. You know, after 4 seasons, I hope you know what the hell is going on. But here we are. All right, y'all, give me 1 second. We are back. We are back.
Next Thursday to Georgia we go. To Atlanta. Baker Mayfield leading the Buccaneers into the Peach State to take on Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. NFC South battle on Thursday Night Football. Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Temperature right now, room temperature, 72 degrees.
Great to see Diggs back from the IV that Kaylee had talked about from the cramping.
And Parsons has been in and out since he got his attention. And Aubrey will put the Giants at the 30.
Here's our next gen stats powered by AWS. Parsons against Andrew Thomas, one of the best left tackles in the game. Look at these numbers. 14 times they've gone up against each other in pass pro. Look what the big fella's done there. Just one pressure coming off that left side, the blind side of Daniel Jones. So really good job, even when he's been isolated, of being able to hold on there against that pass rush from Parsons. That's why I think Parsons has moved around, gotten the inside on some third downs, moved to the other side. He's back in the lineup, by the way.
So get the full complement in right now. Diggs is top of the screen. Neighbors came to the bottom. Jones rolling and looking and throwing and out of bounds, incomplete.
Hey, out of bounds.
Second down and 10.
And the defense from the Giants did their job. Under 7 minutes to go here. You're within 5. Daniel Jones gets a ton of criticism in this town. He's dealt with the hard knock stuff, kind of a prove it type of year for Daniel Jones. Now he's got a chance to potentially lead this offense down to a game go-ahead score, maybe a game-winning score against their big rival here in prime time.
Dallas has won 13 of the last 14 meetings between these teams, including 6 in a row. Jones throws. That's caught up at the 35-yard line. Theo Johnson, you're right. I mean, nobody's been in the crosshairs more than Jones. You're the #1 pick. It's his 6th year. I mean, it's quite the saga. We talked to him the other day, and I said, you know, maybe you'll be here for 10 more years. Well, what are you going to say? What would you like to say to the next Giants quarterback? He said, make it all about football. Forget about everything else. There's Joe Schoen, the general manager. Think only about football, which is hard to do in this town. In any town, actually.
He tries his best, doesn't he?
Yep. Third down and 4. Pressure coming. Pass is caught. And does he pick up the first? No. Because Wan'Dale Robinson is tackled there by Rure, and that makes it 4th down. So Daboll looks at the sheet. 4th down, about a half a yard to go.
That's one, as a quarterback, you'd love to see Robinson run that route another yard or 2 further, so when you get hit, you're beyond the sticks.
This is
hands it off. Singletary puts
he
his
got
head
it. He
down.
got it.
With a naked eye, looks to have it. And will.
I was going to say, if they don't get this, that's going to be
just enough of a push here. Let's
pretty
take a
risky
great
play all the
overhead
way
view
around.
of this. Some penetration there initially. Dallas had with some big bodies in there, but he's able to bounce that away from that penetration. See Wilson trying to get in there, overshown, but a good surge there, gets the first.
Inside 5 minutes. Jones under pressure.
On
the outside, Neighbors. Forward progress is stopped there by Jordan Lewis. 2nd down.
That's 12 catches now for Neighbors, and you got to think with what he's done here early in his career,
he's got to get
this is go time for him. We've seen him get more opportunities in this second half. Daboll was trying to figure out where can I get him matched up. Zimmer's thinking we got to stop one, make him go to somebody else.
Second and 6. In the backfield, that's Parsons. Takes Tracy down as he takes the handoff.
And we just talked about that matchup with he and Andrew Thomas. Thomas done a good job in pass pro. Look at this move outside and then back inside. Set him up and then get inside of him. I mean, that is against a really good left tackle. Superior play right there by Micah Parsons at crunch time. Outside move, inside. There's that lateral quickness that makes him so elite.
Every third down in crunch time is vital right now. Here's another one. Clock ticking to 3:40. 3rd and 6.
Diggs following one everywhere. Up top now.
Jones over the middle, and that's incomplete. You had Robinson looking for a flag, covered there by Jordan Lewis. 4th down, and you got an injured Cowboy back at the 35-yard line. And that's going to be Parsons who's down.
And ball got in there. Robinson, anytime you get both hands on the football, chance to be able to catch that for a first down. Parsons, remember we talked about him moving from the outside, this time right over top of the center.
Got rolled up on.
Get hung up with Greg Van Roten. And he's down again. So they work on Parsons, an injury timeout with 3.5 and 4th down coming up.
All right, Michael. 3.5 left. 4th down. Would you go for it? Would you be going for this right now? Just not a run play. Okay. I mean, that's what I would have said. But I don't get paid to make the plays. Hit a cross route to Clayton or up the seam. Yeah. You can put Neighbors in the slot, put Clayton on the outside, see if they bite on it.
On Prime. It's on.
Next week, Tampa Bay meets Atlanta.
A lot of buzz around this one.
As Thursday Night Football is on. Stream Thursday Night Football. Only on Prime.
So there's Micah Parsons being assisted off the field. And he will pay a visit to the blue tent. So he's out. DeMarcus Lawrence there. He's out. The two key guys. Marshawn Nealand is in. Chauncey Golston is in replacing them. And the Giants right now have a 4th and 6 at the 45. The Giants tonight are 3 for 3 on 4th down. Have to get to the Cowboy 49-yard line or turn it over. Jones surveys, chased away, chased from behind, downfield he throws. Does the catch count? It does not.
He called it.
Not.
He said he called
Meanwhile, the officials now conferring with each other, and all three are saying no.
Hurt.
He never had
Ruling on the field
possession
is an
of the
incomplete
football.
pass. Dallas will take over 1st and 10.
It's a good job with the officials coming together. The official behind Neighbors thought he may have been able to hold on to the ball from this perspective, but you can clearly see that the ball does come out.
Yeah. The crowd, of course, doesn't like the call, but clearly it is incomplete. So they turn the ball over, and now they're forced in a position to have to use their timeouts, and they only have 2 because they had to spend one in the 3rd quarter when Jones had to take a timeout.
I think
How
he
about
got
the effort there by Neighbors, just a toe
I think
tap
he got knocked out.
to try to. If he holds on to that ball, his feet are down.
Well, coming into the game, and we highlighted it at the very top, a spectacular debut I mean, kind of shades of when
he seems to be on Dream Street.
OBJ broke in a number of years ago and made great catch after great catch. So he's able to get up. Meanwhile, Parsons comes out of the tent, but onto the cart. The Cowboys at least have the mini bye week and won't have to play another game for 10 days. They'll take Neighbors to the blue tent as well. So the Cowboys don't have to play another game until they go to Pittsburgh in 10 days. As Parsons goes back to the locker room, there is Diggs. The Giants, meanwhile, their next game is in 10 days at Seattle. No bargain.
That's a tough game right there.
And now the Cowboys can play a little clock ball here.
They can hold them, get a field goal,
2
8
timeouts
points.
for the Giants, plus the 2-minute warning. Start on the ground. Zeke. Little shades of the old Zeke. Not quite the complete old Zeke, but you know, 82.3%.
Giants, their second.
Well, it helps when you have an
seconds.
offensive line that's opening up a hole and letting him get downhill and run into that second level of that defense. Just wonder for the Giants down 5 here. Obviously Dallas is going to work clock. You got the 2-minute warning. You got one more timeout. Dable hoping to be able to hold them to a field goal attempt to be able to be down still within a possession.
The field goal would make it an 8-point game. So right now it's going to be 2nd down and 3. They've got 1 timeout. 2-minute warning. Took their second right there. Diggs recovering on the sideline. Lipke going back and forth.
Trying to get into Ezekiel Elliott.
Elliott
1 yard short.
Puts his shoulder down, comes up a little bit short, and the Giants have to take their final timeout.
The Giants call their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
You got your first use.
Well, this game has not been, a barn burner or a work of art, but the Cowboys have to be so much better. I mean, after just getting shredded the last 2 weeks by New Orleans and Baltimore at home. The defense has come together tonight and under adverse circumstances as well. Missing Lawrence a lot now. Parsons has been in and out of the game. Have to be proud of what they've done tonight.
A lot of injuries, but they've done a heck of a job just with the mentality of the defense. There's Neighbors out of the tent. The mentality, just the way they've been playing. It's been, if I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm very excited to see this effort, especially in a short week with those injuries.
3rd and 1.
off to the fullback.
Give it to the fullback, and he gets 1.5 yards, and that is enough. Lipke picks up the 1st down. So the only time the clock will stop now is at the 2-minute warning as they take Neighbors back into the locker room. And again, the Giants have that mini bye week too, so 10 days until they go to Seattle for their next one.
That's
physical game tonight, sloppy game, with all the penalties. But I don't care if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan to sit there staring at potentially going on the road and potentially dropping to 1-3 to be able to get out of here with a win, chance to get healthy and get ready sitting there at 500 after 4 weeks is okay.
Especially with that upcoming schedule. Elliott gets taken down in the backfield. That will take us to the 2-minute warning as McFadden makes the tackle. So for Daniel Jones tonight, numbers were good. 29 out of 37 for 281, but they can't finish the drives. 5 field goals. That won't do it.
No.
Yeah, that's.
Boy, Jones played well. I mean, he played well, played efficient, gave him a chance, but tough to do when you're not punching it in.
That is a lot of the issue. You cannot finish a drive. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah. Without a fumble or something, that probably is ball game. Unfortunately, Cowboys win, go 2-2. It is what it is. So I am keeping up with the update on the weather just because I want to know what it's going to look like when I wake up in the morning. So that's what I'm currently checking on right now. If I'm looking away, that's what we're looking at. Currently, it still hasn't made landfall. That's crazy.
Across the river, Mike McCarthy and his boys will have a happy ride home. So they will, if they hold on here, go to 2-0 away and 0-2 in the friendly confines of AT&T. Dowdle. That guy has got to be really happy tonight.
I mean, they might get the ball back with 30 seconds.
Yeah. Mike Zimmer, you know, he comes in, he takes over for Dan Quinn, who gets the head job in Washington, number 5 defense last year.
Though.
And tonight, take a look at that. Giving up 464 in 2 games coming in. The Giants tonight are averaging 1.1 yard per rush.
They did a better job in the defensive line, getting off blocks, and they kept their linebackers clean. Kendricks, you know about, but tonight, Overshown, number 13, I think they found their linebacker next to him right now. He played really well. He was all over the field.
To the 33 goes Dowdle. So they will take it all the way down here. Aubrey starts out onto the field. So as it looks right now, I think a lot of people are very happy that there'll be a field goal attempt right here, and others not so happy. And you do know what I mean. So this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, of all things, no good. It's his first ever miss from 50 plus. So
no way he
the patient is breathing, just barely though.
And not just a miss, but look where the field position is. I mean, it's the risk that you take when you have confidence in a kicker that can make these long kicks. The ball now will be at the 41-yard line for Daniel Jones, who is out of timeouts, is an experienced guy in his 6th year. He's got to work the sidelines. He's got to be smart here and see if they can get deep enough into Dallas territory to give themselves a shot.
And don't forget, Neighbors is out. So crazier things have happened. No timeouts. Jones looking for a chunk down the sideline.
Oh my gosh.
And broken up, intended for Robinson.
Boy, Malik Hooker goes for the interception, and the ball goes over his head, and Robinson gets behind him, and I think he lost the football, but what a risk that Hooker takes here, trying to locate the ball, go up, and it goes right over top of him. Wow.
No doubt. Robinson 5'8".
Almost a MetLife miracle there.
Oh, yeah. Neighbors has been diagnosed with a concussion. We're down at 22 seconds. Jones pressure down the sideline. That's thrown out of bounds. So it's 3rd down and 10. Yeah, you're right. You know, you had so much confidence right in Aubrey to kick one, but then again, considering that circumstance, and for the Giants to go, if you pooch punt it, You put him maybe at the 10-yard line. Now you tell him 90 yards instead of 59. A Hail Mary, and who knows what happens.
Yeah, and here you had 15 seconds left. You got to come up with a way to be able to get the ball, obviously not just a first down, but you got to get the ball to the sideline. And without Neighbors, Hyatt now comes into the game. He's off to the right.
Jones launching it deep downfield.
Intercepted.
And it's taken away. Aurier.
Yep.
There he is. Double receiver. Mike Zimmer can breathe an official sigh of relief, and with 5.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Giants have lost to the Cowboys due to an interception and a few bad plays on Daniel Jones's part. So looking at the update here, there's a possibility we'll be here for SmackDown tomorrow. I cannot promise anything till we get there. So I want to keep everyone, of course, up to date with that. So I will be posting on the community page. I even might post a quick video just to keep y'all updated on how things are going here. But I do appreciate everyone that did come and hang out with us today. I do appreciate all the new subscribers. We are getting closer and closer to knocking out the crazy goal that I had set just for fun, because we knocked out the original goal. That means the world to me. Michael, anyone else that did hang out with us tonight, we will see you tomorrow for SmackDown, weather permitting and power being on. Until next time, see someone post, give them a smile, could change their day, could change their life. Kraken